Yeah, Big Baby JTV, like, comment, sub, man. Devin the Dream Haney beat Lomachenko by unanimous decision, right? And I'm just going to say it like this. I'm not no boxing expert. I love the sport of boxing. I think it's been rejuvenated. It's doing really, really well. I am a big fan of Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm a big fan of, knockout artists. I'm just keeping it real. The Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. But in the lightweight division, right, I've been starting to become a fan of Devin Haney. And let me keep it real, man. He did not win that fight last night. He did not win that fight versus Lomachenko. And I'm not saying that he lost it either. I'm saying that it was a draw. That fight was a draw. And it shows us why boxing is losing fans all the time. You look at sports that are gaining a lot of fans, sports that are very popular, basketball, right? You look at MMA, combat sports specifically, MMA, you know what I mean? The UFC, why have they gotten so big? I'll tell you why. Because they don't have as corrupt judges. They don't have weird, cringe decisions. You either get finished or you don't, right? And when there's suspect decisions in MMA, it's maybe once a year. Or sometimes once every 2 years. But in boxing, it's almost on a weekly basis. Let me tell you something, man. A few weeks ago, Rolly Romero was about to lose to this super old boxer. The dude looked like he was in his 50s. I don't know how he was pulling up to fight. But Rolly Romero was about to lose a big fight for the super lightweight title, right? If I 140, to a grandpa, a senior citizen, right? But guess what? This fraud ass referee saved him by getting Rolly a TKO victory when the man was good. Let me tell you something. Devin Haney himself knew he didn't win. If you look at the unanimous decision win, right? It was 120, 120, 108, and 118, 110, and another 118, 110. All for Devin Haney. Let me tell you something, man. That fight was close. I didn't watch the full fight. I watched it this morning, and I watched a lot of highlights. And the only time I believe that Devin Haney has a lot of control, was really winning the fight, was round 12. Now, if they were all going by round 12, right, then why did one of the judges give the 10th round to Devin Haney? Dave Moretti, that's his name. He gave round 10 to Haney. Round 10 was Haney's worst round. Lomachenko's best round. And Lomo almost had Haney out of there. Now, I can argue that Lomo didn't put in enough pressure to close it out, but let's keep it real, bruh. Let's keep it real. Haney did not win that fight. I think it was a draw. You know what I mean? And maybe a split decision to Lomo. Because honestly, he didn't do enough. He did not do enough to regain the belt. So let me be real. You know what this looks like to me? This looks like Triple G, Gennady Golovkin versus Canelo Alvarez 1. Right? They gifted that to Canelo. Because Canelo, ain't no way Canelo won that fight. He didn't win that fight. It's because they saw him as a star of boxing. Not necessarily the face of boxing, but he was a star of boxing. And that's what Devin the Dream Haney is. Devin the Dream Haney is a star of boxing. Let me tell you, man. That first fight, Triple G versus Canelo, that was not a split decision, man. Triple G won that, right? That fight that we just saw last night of Devin the Dream Haney versus Lomo was not a split decision. That was, at best, a draw, and at worst, a split decision win for Lomo. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, man. Big Baby JTV, like, comment, sub. I'm out.